It's got people looking back at her past like never before. And if this footage really exists, it could reveal a side of Hollywood's elite that's been hidden for years. Let's rewind a bit. Demi Moore and Diddy didn't exactly seem like the type who'd hang out back in the day, right? I mean, she was ruling Hollywood with movies like Ghost, while he was dominating the hip-hop world. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find these two actually cross paths more than you'd think, meeting at exclusive Hollywood events, making public appearances, and sparking curiosity about their friendship. People saw them together at parties, award shows, and suddenly, the unexpected duo didn't seem so strange. But here's the kicker. Now that these allegations are coming to light, people are questioning if Demi's connection to Diddy went beyond just friendly hangouts. With new accusations and Buzzfeed's claims, fans are wondering if this friendship was hiding a much darker story. To add to her Moore's controversial ties to Diddy, in a revealing Good Morning America interview, she spoke openly about a traumatic mistreatment she endured at 15. According to Demi, a man she found in her home claimed her mother had accepted $500 to give him. Describing it in her memoir, Inside Out, as a devastating betrayal, Demi shared how her mother's choices put her in harm's way, even taking her to bars as a teen to attract male attention. This experience left Demi with emotional scars and a feeling of betrayal that's hard to imagine. Now, with Demi's name surfacing in the scandal surrounding Diddy's controversial gatherings, many are questioning if the trauma she endured as a teen might have led her down this dark path. Some fans believe that Demi's painful experiences may have created patterns in her adult life, ones that pushed her into Diddy's circle, where similar issues of power and vulnerability allegedly played out. Now, here's where things get uncomfortable. Buzzfeed says there's footage of underage guests at these parties, and with Demi's name connected, people are starting to freak out. The idea that there's actual video evidence linking Hollywood A-listers to these wild parties? That's something no one expected. Demi has definitely had her fair share of controversies, but these new claims are on another level.
And within me, I was in a place that was thinking, wow, how did I get in here? Isn't this interesting? And then my very next thought was, yeah,
if the tapes are real, it's not just about Hollywood stars hanging out at parties. It's about what might have been happening behind closed doors. Fans are starting to ask some serious questions about Demi's Hollywood image and what might have been kept hidden. People are also remembering a very unsettling clip from Demi's younger days. Back when she was just 19, there's footage of her 18-year-old co-star, Philip Tanzini,
Buried in a tangle of debate and mayhem, the entertainment industry often provides a setting for both scandal and inspiration. Today, a lawyer released an audio recording featuring none other than Bishop T.D. Jakes that is both surprising and contentious, leaving people in shock all across the world. And the renowned party of Diddy? Hold on tight, because this revelation may astound you if you ever believed the world of celebrities could no longer amaze you.
Now, with these new allegations linking Demi to Diddy's parties, people are questioning if there's a pattern here. Is this resurfaced clip just a one-off awkward moment? Or could it be connected to her presence at these infamous parties? And that's not the only thing coming back to haunt her. Remember her relationship with Ashton Kutcher? Demi was 16 years older than Ashton, which raised eyebrows in the tabloids, but now it's adding fuel to the fire. With rumors about underage guests and her being part of Diddy's parties, people are questioning if Moore's history with younger men is more than just a preference.
Yeah. Like my addiction to Ashton, and that was probably almost more devastating.
Absolutely.
Because it took me seriously away emotionally.
This isn't just about a Hollywood age gap. It's making fans wonder if there was something deeper going on in her relationships and if her connection to Diddy's crowd had any influence. But here's where it gets even more interesting. When Demi first started dating Ashton, he and Diddy were practically inseparable. They were seen all over Hollywood, clubbing together, and Diddy even called their friend group a rat pack, with Jamie Foxx often tagging along. But when Ashton got serious with Demi, Diddy hinted that Ashton's relationship was putting a damper on their wild nights. Some fans think Ashton's relationship with Demi brought her closer into Diddy's circle than we realized. Did Ashton unknowingly pull Demi into this whole mess? Let's fast forward. With Buzzfeed's claims coming out, Demi's connection to Diddy looks way more complicated. We're not just talking about a fun, casual friendship anymore. It's about whether she was really attending these controversial gatherings. If she was there, it's not just her Hollywood cool girl image that's on the line. It's raising questions about what she might have seen, or even participated in, at these parties. And now, Diddy's legal troubles are reaching a breaking point. He's facing charges that are way beyond the usual Hollywood scandal. We're talking accusations of illegal activities and underage guests at his infamous parties. And with a trial date set, if Diddy's found guilty, he could be facing life behind bars. But here's the thing, Demi's alleged involvement adds a whole new layer to this. If her name gets pulled into Diddy's case, this could be one of Hollywood's biggest scandals ever. Diddy's defense team is scrambling to protect him, but if the evidence is as strong as Busby says, it's not looking good. Busby's even hinted that more big names could be connected to this case. For Demi, if she's part of this inner circle, her career could be in serious jeopardy. This isn't just about Diddy anymore, it's about the Hollywood elite who were either willing participants or silent bystanders.
Addiction is in the history of my family.
We all know Demi's life hasn't been a walk in the park. She grew up around addiction and trauma, and she's been open about how she once saved her mom from an overdose. That kind of experience sticks with you, and fans are wondering if her own battles with addiction made her more vulnerable to the Hollywood crowd she found herself around. When Demi married Ashton Kutcher, her struggle with sobriety reached a breaking point. After 20 years of staying sober, she felt pressured to fit in with Ashton's younger lifestyle. She even admitted in her memoir that on a trip to Mexico, Ashton convinced her to break her sobriety. From there, things spiraled, leading her into some of the lowest points in her life.
This narrative, which depicts a world where religion and celebrity collide in unthinkable ways, serves as a metaphor for the scandal we're about to enter. Imagine a man traveling through a dark forest, looking for clarity and direction, only to find himself caught in a web of uncertainty.
Posted a video of his upcoming Halloween party featuring Chris Brown. It looks like it's gonna be crazy. You had made mention about Jamie Foxx, or he had made mention himself in a special talking about his almost losing his life, and his hospitalization was due to Diddy. There are stories of him getting beat up and getting put, but I know he was on a movie set, but something from an altercation or something from drug related that was given to him.
He will pull up and get wild with you by himself. Like he's not soft. So that's the whole thing with him, like,
He'll pull up and take something like it.
Bro, he'll pull up and, bro, he slapped Drake.
He did, and everyone looked over that.
Oh, I'm not gonna call him a gangster. But he be on some tough shit, bro. And it'll piss you off, like with his son with the lip gloss on and the waves all the time.
Yeah.
He swear he a gangster, bro. I'm just like, bro, we'll get crazy with you in here.
Anyone who probably do a lot of cocaine will feel all kind of invincible. Will feel all kind of courageous. With money, I believe they'll do a lot. They're outside a normal man, who's rational. and just say, let me post up. But let me get your take on with Jamie Foxx, because mind you, Diddy parties and Jamie Foxx parties were the two black Hollywood elite parties that you would always hear about. That was like, you gotta be there to see it. For him to say that I was hospitalized possibly because of something that happened with Diddy.
He thought he was gonna tell. So look, I'm a shout out Big Dude God, my right hand man. Shout out folks. He have a very interesting Jamie Foxx story. I don't know if you know about this or seen it.
No.
Give us a clip notes.
I'm gonna let him come on here and tell that, but I'll say this though.
I know he said something about Jamie Foxx in a bathroom.
It wasn't Jamie Foxx in the bathroom, it was his party.
Okay, it was his party, and then the bathroom situation went down.
Even though these parties have long been the subject of urban legends, this new information adds a level of complexity and darkness that few could have predicted. To begin with, the setting of these legendary gatherings is not your typical Hollywood get-together. They are synonymous with extravagance, secrecy, and an air of hedonism that seems to go far beyond the realms of what is publicly acceptable.
And just because they married, that don't mean shit, because they got lavender marriages.
Yeah, man. And they be,
you know what a lavender marriage is, right?
Is it kind of like a beard where a woman kind of fronts like a, yeah.
And vice versa. Like, allegedly, I believe when I first saw Gabrielle Union, right? Allegedly, I believe she was a lesbian. Because I seen her in clubs hanging out with people, and she was with women, right? So when I see her with Dwayne Wade later, I always thought she was gay or lesbian. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen her with women. like hanging out and doing things like that's straight women wouldn't be doing to each other. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people in the entertainment industry. And then when you look at Dwayne Wade, right? Don't he look real feminine? And what man's going to be sitting there cool with his son becoming a girl?
Exactly.
You have to be like really in tune with some shit to be sitting there being cool with your little boy wanting to make that type of decision at that age. You can't make that decision in my house at that age. Nigga, you better wait till you about 21 or you can get out and you can make that decision. But you're not living under my roof. And to each his own, man. But thank God Trump won. Because now we back to two genders again.
Now, yeah, bro, I definitely been discriminated against in the social media space, man. Like, because I'm not gay, and usually it seems like a lot of those blogs, like the Shade Room and a bunch of others, I don't even want to name, man. Like, you know, if you're not a gay blogger, they don't really want to repost your videos or any of that, bro.
No, they all think if you're the Breakfast Club, they will.
People don't even know that.
And it is a real thing. Mm-hmm. It's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? I went through it at BET. I went throughout the industry, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will really press you